Hello Aswini, what are you doing?
Mum, nothing, just playing.
What lessons are going on in your school?
Ma'am completed English first lesson and from biology first lesson, and ma'am said she will start in civics a new lesson.
Civics first lesson is what?
Civics first lesson is power sharing.
Do you have any idea about it?
No mum, I read it about, I couldn't understand.
Oh okay, let me explain you about power sharing.
Really? Thank you mum.
Of course. Power sharing is an important concept in democracy. It ensures that power is not concentrated in one hand but is distributed among different groups to avoid conflicts and maintain harmony in society. Belgium and Sri Lanka. Stories of power sharing. The case of Belgium. Aswini, my book talks about Belgium. What's special about it? Mom, Belgium is a small European country with a population of about 1 crore. The main issue in Belgium is its complex ethnic composition. There are 3 major communities. Dutch-speaking people, Flemish, 59% of the population, living in the northern region. French-speaking people, Wallonia region, 40% of the population, mostly in the southern region. German-speaking people, 1% of the population. The problem was that the French-speaking community was richer and had more power, which made the Dutch-speaking majority feel discriminated against. To maintain unity, Belgium introduced a unique power-sharing model.
Okay, I get Belgium's issue. What about Sri Lanka?
Sri Lanka is an island nation near India with a population of about 2 crores. The major ethnic groups are Sinhalese, 74%, mostly Buddhists, Tamils, 18%, Hindu or Muslim, further divided into Sri Lankan Tamils and Indian Tamils. After independence in 1948, the Sinhalese-dominated government passed several laws that discriminated against Tamils, like making Sinhala the only official language and giving preference to Sinhalese in jobs and education. This led to conflict, and eventually, a civil war broke out in 1983, lasting for more than 2 decades.
That sounds unfair. So, Belgium managed their diversity well, but Sri Lanka did not.
Exactly. Belgium adopted power sharing, while Sri Lanka followed a majoritarian approach, leading to conflict.
Why is power sharing desirable?
But why do we need power sharing? Can't one group just govern efficiently?
Good question. There are 2 main reasons. Prudential reason, it helps avoid social conflicts and ensures political stability. When different groups feel included, they are less likely to rebel. Moral reason, in a democracy, power sharing is the very essence of governance. Every group and individual has a right to be heard and included in decision making.
So, power sharing is necessary for fairness and peace.
Yes, democracy is about giving everyone a say.
Forms of power sharing.
But how do countries share power?
There are 4 main forms of power sharing.
Horizontal power sharing.
Different branches of government power is shared among different organs of government, the legislature, executive, and judiciary. Each organ checks the power of the others, creating a system of checks and balances. Example, in India, the Supreme Court can declare laws unconstitutional if they violate fundamental rights.
Vertical power sharing.
Different levels of government power is shared among different levels. Central, state, and local government. This is called federalism. Example, in India, the central government handles defense and foreign affairs, while state governments handle education and health.
Community power sharing.
Different social groups' power is shared among different communities and social groups. Example, Belgium's model, where Dutch and French communities get equal representation in government. Example, reserved seats in India for SCs, STs, and OBCs to ensure fair participation.
Power sharing among political parties and movements.
Different political parties compete in elections, and power is shared among them. Example, in a coalition government, different parties form an alliance and share power. Pressure groups like farmers' unions also influence decisions.
Conclusion.
Wow, I understand now. Power sharing prevents conflicts and ensures fairness. Belgium handled diversity well, but Sri Lanka ignored it and faced a civil war. Also, power sharing happens in multiple ways: government levels, communities, and even political parties.
That's right. In a diverse country like India, power sharing is essential to maintain peace and democracy.
Thanks, Mum. I think I can confidently answer any question on this topic now.
That's the spirit. Always remember, democracy works best when power is shared, not concentrated. Now can you say the summary of the lesson?
Yes, Mum.
Summary.
Power sharing is an essential feature of democracy that prevents the concentration of power and ensures inclusiveness in governance. Belgium successfully adopted power sharing to accommodate its diverse linguistic communities, while Sri Lanka followed a majoritarian approach that led to ethnic conflict and civil war. Power sharing is necessary for two main reasons. It is prudent because it prevents conflicts and ensures political stability. It is moral because democracy is based on equal participation and representation. There are four main forms of power sharing. Horizontal power sharing occurs among different organs of government such as the legislature, executive, and judiciary to maintain checks and balances. Vertical power sharing takes place among different levels of government such as the central, state, and local levels to ensure effective governance. Community-based power sharing ensures fair representation for different social and religious groups, protecting minority rights and maintaining social harmony. Political power sharing happens among different political parties, pressure groups, and movements to ensure democratic competition and representation. Power sharing strengthens democracy by promoting fairness, preventing conflicts, and ensuring stability in a diverse society.